There have been some attacks on Katie McGinty as we move to the Senate race in Pennsylvania, at least on one angle, as more of this becomes guy. She has said that she was the first of the 10 kids in her family to go to college, and now because of the mudslinging, it's come out that her older brother actually went to a community college, then finished at a regular college, and went on to get a master's degree, as it turns out. So she's reframing it to say the first one to go to a 4-year college. Do you find that disingenuous, Christine, and are you starting to have some doubts about her?
I started out having doubts. I think the problem is when she was running for governor, and I was at this table, I said I liked her authenticity, I liked her freshness, I liked the way she spoke. Out of all of the other candidates, I have completely changed my mind from the way now that she's running this campaign. I call her Katie from the hood, because she's got this idea, this mystique of coming from a Northeast Philly row home and being a girl who went to Little Flower, and she is, as you were saying, Val, with respect to Hillary, she has been a lobbyist. She has made money in sort of like that revolving door when she was the secretary of the I can't even think. Yeah, DEP. Yes. When she was there, she actually dealt with organizations that later she joined when she went back into the private sector. There's nothing wrong. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that in the sense that there's nothing illegal in that. However, to say, I'm one of you, I'm like, Evita Peron used to say, I'm one of you, and now look how high I've come.
And Pat Toomey, her rival, is also jumping on that bandwagon and saying that he is more in tune with the needs of police, and that there would be less problems if he's the one who wins re-election. He's the incumbent. But she, in fact, her dad was a 35-year beat cop, walking the streets. So they both have rights to claim something of that, but do you feel like the noise gets too loud for both of them and you can't really decipher what's the truth here?
Well, I think if you're Pat Toomey, you're enjoying the way this race is shaping up right now. Because you have an ethically challenged Katie McGinty on the one hand, and when it came to sticking up for police, the only thing she was willing to say, her father was a cop, but she wasn't willing to go the one step further to say we need to back up law enforcement in this country. Now you see in Chicago murder rates up double-digit, triple-digit numbers. Philadelphia's got its own problems, and we need to back up law enforcement because the people who are suffering the most are the people who, the Black Lives Matter talk about caring about, which are people in the neighborhoods. We really have to back up police so they feel they can do their jobs, and Pat Toomey's doing that.
Point of the whole first to go to college thing, I mean, a lot of people didn't necessarily look at community college as, quote, real college for a long time. And I know, working in political campaigns, that people do shortcuts. It's like, oh yeah, the first 4-year college just becomes the first to go to college, et cetera, et cetera. So yes, you can say that there was a real misstep with her, and there's a faux pas, and it also shows her greenness when it comes to running for office. But I don't think
like phenomenon. We're trying to make it short.
I don't think that'll.
Her brother went to Temple. She's a liar.
I mean,
and it stuns me. The politicians don't think somebody's going to find this out. They just lie, like it comes out of their mouth like it's nothing.
I mean, for some reason, it makes her more legitimate to be able to say, I'm the first of 8 or 87 kids to go to college, and my dad was a police officer, and I did this and I did that. When she is as much a part of the establishment as any career politician.
All right, we're going to take a break. More Inside Story coming your way right after this. Stick around.